Hello fans, welcome back to Ball na Ball Kenya Premier League Weekly Review. Today we are diving into an absolutely tense Kenya Premier League showdown that was packed with drama right up to the final whistle. We're talking a new coach, a shocking own goal, and a last gasp equalizer that you just have to hear about. Let's get right into it. Yes, we are. And let me tell you, this was not just any old match. This was a clash full of intensity and some seriously high stakes that kept fans, well, right on the edge of their seats until the very end. Alright, so the scene was the Police Sacco Stadium. This was a massive match for both Kenya Police FC and the visiting Nairobi United, but for the home side, this was way more than just another game. The stakes could not have been higher. This was Nicholas Mugoyoti's very first match as the new head coach for Kenya Police. I mean, talk about pressure. They were coming off 3 straight draws and were absolutely desperate to break that frustrating pattern. And on the other side, you had Nairobi United, led by interim coach Salim Ali, looking to cause a major upset on the road. So the first half was goalless, but believe me, it was incredibly tense. Both sides had these golden opportunities to take the lead, but it really was a story of agonizingly close calls and honestly, a bit of sheer luck. And Nairobi United came so close. The commentary just captured the feeling perfectly with "imegonga mbao," which of course means it is hit the post. Shami Munyi steps up for a free kick, strikes it beautifully, but can only watch as the ball just smacks off the woodwork. A real heart-stopping moment for the police defense. But the danger wasn't over. One commentator yelled out, "Karibu aweke kwa nyavu yake," which basically translates to, he almost put the ball in his own net. It was chaos. A defensive header from Police's own nearly looped right into his own goal. What a frantic, nerve-wracking first half. And it totally set the stage for an explosive second. Okay, so the second half is where things really kicked off. The deadlock was finally and very dramatically broken. All that tension from the first half, it just boiled over into pure, unpredictable action. The match completely turned on its head in a chaotic 14-minute spell. First, the visitors strike, and you could hear a pin drop in the home stadium. But just when it looked like Police were heading for a defeat, they clawed their way back. So how exactly did it all happen? So the crucial moment came in the 69th minute. A really quick move finds Michael Guanziola in space out on the wing. He whips in this dangerous low cross, and the Kenya Police defender, in a desperate attempt to clear it, tragically heads the ball right past his own goalkeeper. Just a shocking moment for the home team. You know, the commentary really nailed it with the phrase "siku mbaya kazini," meaning a bad day on the office for him. And that's exactly what it was. A terrible, unlucky moment for the defender. But that's football for you. A single moment can change absolutely everything. With the home crowd just stunned and Nairobi United celebrating, it really looked like the points were heading away with the visitors. But Kenya Police had a new hero in their ranks, and he was about to make his mark. So what's the deal with the number 2? Well, that is 2 goals in just 2 games for Kenya Police's new signing, Eve Junior Kutyama. What an incredible start for the guy. And trust me, he wasn't done yet. And there it is. With just 7 minutes of normal time left on the clock, Yves Junior Kutyama rises up to meet a cross and powers a header straight into the net. He rescues a vital point for his team in their new manager's very first game. What an impact player. An absolute hero on the day. So after all that drama, what does a 1-1 draw actually mean for these two teams? Let's take a quick look at the KPL table to really understand the impact of this result. So the draw pushed Kenya Police up to 5th and Nairobi United to 7th. But the key thing to notice here is just how incredibly close they are after playing 17 games each. I mean, just look at this. They are locked on 25 points apiece, while Kenya Police holds a slight edge in the table, probably on goal difference. There's practically nothing separating these two sides as they head into the second half of the season. Every single point from here on out is going to be absolutely crucial. And that brings us to the great debate that always follows a dramatic draw like this one. It really all just comes down to your perspective. So what's the verdict here? For Kenya Police, playing at home under a new coach, was snatching that late equalizer a point bravely gained, Or was failing to win against a rival at home a classic case of 2 crucial points dropped? We really want to hear what you think. Jump into the comments and let us know your analysis of the game and what you think this result means for both of these teams moving forward. Tell us what you think, fan. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm your host Paul Lashop, and this is Ball na Ball Kenya Premier League Weekly Review. Catch you on the next one.